will fail when. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Surajo of Movie Musings, and today I will be reviewing Devil, which was released September of 2010. The cast is starring Chris Messina, Logan Marshall Green, Jenny O'Hara, Bojana Novak, Bokeem Woodbine, Geoffrey Arend, and Jacob Vargas. It was directed by John Eric Dodo, and the screenplay is written by Brian Nelson, but the story is one conceived by M. Night Shyamalan himself. So the official synopsis, well, this one is according to Netflix, is in this edgy thriller, Detective Bowden, played by Chris Messina, must not only save 5 people trapped in an elevator in Philadelphia. The 5 people are Tony, Sarah, Ben, and Vince, and an old woman, but he must act quickly because the devil is among them. Alright, yeah, I guess that's the synopsis. So I'm just going to jump into it. Yeah, the film was a good film. Story-wise, it was a well-structured story. Everything tied in, like by the end of the story, everything tied in. There was no, I don't think there were that many holes. Well, actually, I didn't recognize any holes in it as I was reading. As I was watching it. The drama that unfolded in an elevator was really, really good. Generally, I like these kind of films because, I would imagine they're not really high budgeted films, but, when a film can take place in one location and have the plot from beginning to climax to the conclusion happen in that one location, I generally think that it's a good film, especially if as you're watching it, you're taking on that emotional roller coaster all in that one location. And the people who were responsible for directing this film are the same people that directed Quarantine, which is very similar because the entire movie took place inside of a building. Yeah, so overall, I think this movie, it's a good movie to watch. It gives you a couple of spooks here and there. You'll catch yourself in the theater yelling out of surprise every now and then. It's not like a typical Shyamalan movie because, usually when you watch Shyamalan movies, they're like, by the end of it, you're a little bit left confused, and he kind of leaves things open to interpretation, whereas this film is not really left to interpretation. Everything is pretty much, explained and laid out. By the end of the film, you'll understand why everything happened, and you'll understand why the characters that died, why they died, and things like that. And so the opening of the movie is similar to the trailer. You see an upside-down view of the city, which it's kind of it's a metaphor for, the basic plot of the movie, and you'll understand why when you see it. The actor's performance, it was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was like, the most stellar performance I've ever seen, but it was very believable. I believe their performance on screen. The interaction between the characters and the relationships between the characters was believable as well. The special effects, had a good amount of special effects. Nothing really over the top and nothing really, super fantastical, but, a lot of it was basically psychological. This movie was supposed to play on your mind and like the fact that you don't know what's going to happen, and the fact that you can't predict who is the actual devil amongst the people in the elevator. Overall, I would rate this movie an A- just because it's a good movie to watch. Plot wise, it's a good movie. Performance wise, it was good performance, and horror wise, yeah, it's gonna spook you a couple of times. You're gonna jump in your seat as you watch it. So thank you so much for listening to us here at Movie Musings. Just to let you know that we are willing to review movies for you, movies that you're on the fence about, that you're not sure whether you should watch it or not. We'll review it for you. You just send us an email to christinasuraja@gmail.com, or you can just send us a private message on our YouTube channel, and we'll watch the movie, review it on your behalf. Let you know if it's worth watching without spoiling it for you. Obviously, if you can tell, like when you listen to all our other reviews, we try to give you as much information as possible without ruining the movie for you. So we'll take that into consideration when we're reviewing anything on your behalf. Thank you. Come again. Bye.